Hey guys, welcome back to Troutman Family Presents. I'm Joe.
I'm Orion.
I'm Drake.
And Drake, which one are we doing today?
The Sentinel Prime from Transformers 1.
Yep.
From the Studio Series 1.
And is Transformers 1 your favorite movie?
Yes. I was gonna say, but if it's something to watch, it's Earthspark. But if it's a movie, Transformers 1.
Try to make it simple.
That's fine. And Drake, can you give a big smile for the camera? Let's see those teeth. So Drake lost his first tooth the other day. And we're all super excited. And the Tooth Fairy came and visited you too, huh?
Yes.
Yep. So awesome. So today we're doing Transformers Studio Series 1 Sentinel Prime. And this one, I have seen so much good stuff about it. I've been really looking forward to this one for a while. And we're going to get it open. But first, since Drake loves Transformers 1, we're going to let Drake talk about first impressions.
Okay, let me look about it, then I'll show it. Okay. There's gold on his shoulders, and on the back I see gold on the wings. So that is that. And I think, and there's gold on his knees. I like that. I like when it's gold and it's just not yellow. I love how he looks, it's not just like that dark blue, and it has some light blue going on in it.
Does he look like the movie character?
Yeah.
Cool. Orion, is there anything you'd like to add?
Not really, but in general, he just looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh.
He looks cool, but I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, he does look cool. He looks kind of like a Seeker-ish, just looking at him in the box.
Yeah, I actually thought of that.
Yeah, but let's get from the box, and we're going to go ahead and open him up and check him out in robot mode. So we will be right back. Okay, so we are back, and right out of the box, there's not too much. He just has his feet pointed downwards, which are really easy to pin back up.
Just like that.
Yep. And he comes with 3 accessories.
2 guns, and then this. And these 2 guns kind of look like the null rays.
Yeah. So in the instructions, it only shows him holding them in his hands or on the shield like Orion's going to do.
Yeah. You can keep talking about that.
Okay, well, you're talking about it. Drake, what are your first impressions? Go ahead and get him up close and...
Okay, back to me.
Hold on, let Drake talk about him real quick.
So he looks like he feels good to hold. I like how these go like that. I think that's smart how they did it like that. Somewhere in the transformation it will do that. It looks good. Really good.
Mm-hmm.
They made it look good in the robot mode, and on the box he looks really good in the plane mode, and there's another mode.
Yep, yeah, there's a battle mode. So Orion's going to show off real quick how he looks with the shield and with the guns.
So I believe that you're supposed to do that, bit stiff, and then put on the shield. Because when I did it without doing that, I guess the same problem still occurs. But yeah, I kind of get stuck on that. And also, this falls apart really good. But if you do pull it off, it does look really good. that.
So Orion pulled the forearm out a little bit to give the shield more clearance with the shoulder.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the intended way, but that's what I found to be the best.
And you can put both of the guns on the shield, and it does look pretty good that way.
Yeah.
Yes, Drake.
Like I think you could like put them on his arms, maybe.
Yeah, I wanted to try that, but I haven't. Ryan hasn't let any of us touch him yet.
Yeah, I think you can.
Yeah. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like that. You kind of have to angle it.
So it doesn't really go in that well.
But it still goes in.
Actually, yeah, it does work.
Okay. So he can have his guns just like a seeker.
Yeah. And you can also hide the hands, which I believe turns into a cannon.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of looks like one.
So.
And then we can put the other one.
And then where are we to put the shield?
And then you can just. I don't think you can really put the shield on after that. Maybe you could find like a peg, but I don't think there is a peg.
Okay. So if you have the guns mounted to his arm like kind of the seeker style, then there's not really a place for the shield because the shield pegs on to the forearm.
Yeah, but you can bend the forearm and then put the shield on.
Well, it's going to be kind of tight. That won't really work.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see real quick. Okay, so the way that they want you to do it is you can have his guns here in his hands. I probably put them on the wrong way. Okay.
I feel like the gun. Wait.
So guns in the hands, and then the shield on the forearm.
Yeah.
Oh, one gun can be
Okay.
on his arm. One gun.
So is he supposed to go like this or like this?
I think he's supposed to go like.
Oh yeah, they're supposed to open up. All right. So Ryan, do you have any comments on him?
He looks pretty good, and then you can do this.
Wait, I didn't know that.
Oh, he's got a battle mask.
Yeah, like that. And this is part of the battle mode, but I think I just prefer it like this, and then like with the arms out.
So.
Oh yeah, that's the best way to have everything included into it, and I like that.
Well, why don't we do this? Put the battle mask back up, Ryan, before you go changing him. Put him back to normal.
Yeah, and this is also part of it.
Okay. So what I want to do while we have him in his robot mode is I want to bring out the rest of the cast from Transformers 1. So here he is with D26?
D16.
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 Here he is with the... Did I grab the right Optimus Prime?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
Did he not come with a gun? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, I did grab the right Optimus Prime. And I'll put that back in later. Okay. And
Bumblebee.
with Bumblebee.
Which is definitely the smaller of the group.
Yeah. So we're starting to round the cast out pretty good. He does look a bit more imposing than the other ones. He's got a little bit more going on. He does kind of have that regal like vibe going on to him. So I like him quite a bit. What do you guys think compared to the rest of the one crew?
Yeah, he looks pretty good. He is around the same height as Optimus, maybe a bit taller than Megatron.
I
if we
think
don't
Optimus is the best one.
Yeah.
I'd say Sentinel is probably the best.
Mm-hmm.
Sentinel or Megatron?
So Optimus is the best for me. Sentinel is the second best for me. Bumblebee is the third. Megatron is the last.
Yeah. I think they all look pretty good. So what we're gonna do now is we can do it on camera if Orion wants.
Okay.
Do you want to go ahead and put him into battle mode? Do you need the instructions to do that?
It's pretty easy.
Okay.
You know,
he's got a lot going on with his battle mode. It's actually like 10 or here. Well, you're starting on that. I'll take a look. The battle mode is 16 steps in the instructions, so it's a little more complicated than just flipping over a couple of things. He's gonna get a lot of guns and stuff popping out on him.
Well, it's not a lot more complicated. It's like the type of complicated that I couldn't figure it out without instructions. But that's because there's some stuff that you wouldn't expect to flip out.
So we're gonna get all of the Transformers characters on the so far. Transform?
Where's my battle mode?
Okay, yeah. I thought we started Orion doesn't need instructions ever.
Mm-hmm.
So what are the instructions? We just wrote them. Oh, battle. Do that. And you done? No. What is it? Yeah, just get on the line. And now it's time to put buttons on the oh, is it done? So
And I'm done.
Okay, so he's actually got a lot going on. He does have a battle mask, and he's got these two guns that pop out of his shoulder, and then he's got all these little blasters here, and then he kind of has like a flight mode. So you bring his thrusters down, you bring his feet down. It does give him a little bit more height, and he is fairly stable in this mode. But yeah, he's got a lot more action going on.
So in battle mode, he's the tallest one.
Yeah, he's going to get about probably a good 1/4 inch at least, maybe a 1/2 inch up. So, Ryan, do you like the battle mode?
Yeah, I like the battle mode. I just prefer it without this and this.
You like it more clean looking?
Yeah, because because it like sticks out.
Okay.
I prefer it without this. I don't like that.
Yeah, it just sticks out and you can't close it all the way.
Yeah, move your hand. Yeah, I kind of like that because, yeah, he's got an extra 8 little, I don't know if they're grenade launchers or what, but you get 8 here, the 2 here, the battle mask. So he's definitely more aggressive and he looks a lot more imposing like that. So, and that's kind of like the cool thing with the character because he's such like the sweet talker, but then he's super vicious and backhanded and aggressive, you know, when nobody's watching him. So we're going to go ahead and transform him and get him into his alt mode. We're going to let Orion and Drake do that together, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and Orion did the transformation. It took you about 15 minutes or so.
Yeah, but that's just because the waist is just slightly swiveled. Then I was like, wait, what? And then I finally figured it out. So I could probably get it done in like 5 minutes.
Cool. What did you think about the transformation? Was it hard or was it easy?
It was pretty easy.
Was it fun?
Yeah.
Awesome. So you liked it.
Mhm.
Cool. Drake, what do you think of alt mode?
It looks pretty cool. I like how like this goes here and there's like cannons on it.
Here.
And I like the front, like the ones that are close to the front.
Okay. So you like the guns up front and the guns on the side?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, here he is in the plane mode. And his guns peg in here and here. Here he is on the other side. And the profile view. Orion, what are your thoughts?
I think it looks pretty good. And the guns that peg into right here, it's a bit hard to get into, but like it's not too hard. But like you get it in there, and then it feels perfect. Like the guns look really good, and this looks really good, and it just really looks good.
Cool. So with me looking at it, one thing that I like a lot is it doesn't have a whole ton of kibble. It's not super thick. And I mean, if you look at it from the bottom, yeah, you can kind of see his arms dangling, which could be like thrusters or whatever in the back. But it doesn't just have like a huge old body totally hanging off, hanging out underneath. And I like that. It's got a nice lean. It's not too thick. So he does look really good. I like him. I like how the blue and the gold goes, and even the pink shield looks really nice too, I think.
And one thing I quickly want to add is that it seems like you can do like that, and then it makes kind of like a gun that goes there. Like, does that look cool?
Yeah, some extra guns. I think that
Yeah.
looks perfect.
Yeah. So I guess if you're getting this one, remember that you can do this, and it looks pretty good.
Mm-hmm. So,
Shown to the camera, like how Dad showed it. How he, yeah.
Yeah, right here and right here.
mm-hmm. So awesome. Well, Drake, are you happy to have him in the collection?
Yeah.
On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being the worst Transformer ever and 10 being the best, where do you think he fits?
I would say probably like an 8.5.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say maybe an 8.4.
So, me looking at him, I think he looks really good. I definitely give him like a good solid 8 in robot mode and in the plane mode. I haven't transformed him yet. And I actually give him an extra half point for his battle mode. I think that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
So,
I'm saying it.
And also, like, this part, like, if you don't have it, it kind of just goes nowhere. And when you have it like that, it makes it useful.
cool. So, are you guys happy to have it in the collection?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, should we put him on the Autobot shelf or the Decepticon shelf?
Let's go Autobot since, like, I mean, technically he doesn't have any insignia. He's not an Autobot or Decepticon, but Sentinel Prime is a Autobot, right?
Yeah.
And
He's a
he kinda
traitor,
went
though.
Evil, yeah, kind of like Megatronus, how he was a Prime, but like then he went evil.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Unicron, how he's not really on his side.
But
Well, he's supposed to be the ruler of the Autobots.
And in some movies, he's really good. Some like.
Oh, no, he's always starts good and then he goes bad. So, awesome. Well,
I didn't know that in Transformers Earthspark. Does he ever go bad in that movie?
was he in that Earthspark? I don't think he was in Earthspark.
He was in Earthspark.
when? I don't.
He was in,
Oh
Anna-
yeah,
Anna.
I remember he was in it, but he was like kind of like the god.
oh, okay.
Yeah, when they got their mask, he was just like, he talked to them and yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a different Sentinel Prime though.
Yeah. I gotta watch it. So, awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'm Joe.
I'm Orion.
I'm Drake.
All right, thank you guys so much. We will see you next time.
Bye.
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 So
Isn't
I